Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another MAMJ Let's Play of Danganronpa 2. When we left off, Nekomaru got killed. He's gone, he's been disassembled, and now we're actually playing in the Strawberry House from Nagita's perspective. It's actually really cool and I'm really excited about it, so we're gonna see what happened when the murder happened, what was going on this side of things. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in Monokuma Tai Chi, right? Since we're staying at the Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spot at the Grape Tower, we need to use the elevator first and go to Grape House. That was before 7 AM, since it was right before Monokuma Tai Chi. But once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked. And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside the tower from Strawberry Hall. But when we actually got there, the button to the hall door was broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the tower at all. So, Fuyuhiko suggested that we use the phone and call Grape House. And that was everything that happened this morning. Okay, so not a lot happened then. I must say, I'm surprised. I never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then, how was Nekomaru able to go to Grape Tower? Well, obviously he went before the elevator was disabled. And when was that? Idiots! If we knew that, it wouldn't be this difficult. No. We might know what time he went to Grape Tower. Huh? Seriously? It was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down to the first floor. You mean, you personally witnessed Nekomaru going to Grape Tower? When was the sunrise? Was it before that rumbling sound? Huh? Rumbling sound? What? You don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise. Did that clock even ring in the first place? Yeah. You didn't notice that either? Seriously, that thing was super loud. Huh? That's weird. I feel like we're not on the quite the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as trash like me. Looks like this is leading to an interesting development. So I'll talk to each of them? Hey Kazuichi, if you don't mind, can you inform me? That stuff about the rumbling noise and the ringing clock. What was that all about? Seriously? You don't know? You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. Huh? So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden, I heard this huge sound. Whoa, what the hell? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And I went down the hall toward the lounge. Hey, what are you doing? At 5:30? And that's when the sound finally stopped. Man, that totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now. My mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance. Fuyuhiko, was it not your doing just now? Why would anyone do something so childish? You must have rushed over after hearing that sound, but you sure seemed to get here pretty fast. Well, I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence. Coincidence? What? Do you doubt me? Whatever. I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30 AM. And thanks to Fuyuhiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep. Huh? What was that sound? Earthquake? It did not feel like it shook. There's no way this building's gonna collapse, right? Hey, Kazuichi, stop clinging to me! And that's what happened. I see. So you were the one who was clinging to Fuyuhiko. That's not the important part. And what happened afterward? Did you guys just separate? We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened. And not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to just go back to our rooms for a while. I see. Yep, what you said just now is extremely important. Thanks to that, I thought of one suspicious person. Who are you talking about? Me, of course. Huh? I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud, everyone else came out of their rooms. Well, same goes for the rumbling noise that you guys heard after that. Hey, you better not try to be confusing the crap out of us. Of course I'm not. For now. Yeah. That for now line is what's making us even more worried. Anyway, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you heard first, and the rumbling noise came right after. Now then, how do these noises relate to this case? Should I look at the wall clock? This is a clock everyone's been talking about, right? I never knew this clock had an alarm function. The alarm is set to 5:30 a.m. That probably means something. Hey, you said that you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me in a little more detail? I was so hungry yesterday I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went back to check the clock in the lounge. Turns out I was totally off. It was still around 5 a.m. And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance. When I stuck my head out from the lounge, I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. If I knew something like this would happen, I would have mustered the strength to follow him. But why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't going to get any sleep. So I just sat in the lounge, stared off into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come back. And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru. Until just now. Then, from the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge the whole time? But what were you doing during that time? By chance, were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up? What? Huh? Was I right? Of course not! You're completely wrong. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Peko or something. But that can't be, right? After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to memories of the dead. Yep, I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp of the situation. If I put events in chronological order, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5 a.m. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge, where Fuyuhiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise. If so, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on. If Nekomaru died when we heard that sound, does that mean we have an alibi? Alibi? When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know? If that's when the killer murdered Nekomaru, then we have a solid alibi. Can't argue with that. It might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. A rumbling noise, huh? Did something heavy really fall over or something? Also, based on what everyone has just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means?
つうかよ
Hey, haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon. Oh my, you're still here? Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it. And so Kazuichi ran down the stairs, complaining for some reason. So, what should we do now? There's something I wanted you to do. After the elevator's fixed, there's something I want you to investigate.
Huh?
What is it? The clocks in the first floor lounges of both the Grape House and the Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't make any sense. Huh? Why? I'll tell you later. Fine, but why are you asking me? You can investigate that yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator's fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore. Huh? Anyway, I'm counting on you. That's bastard that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Now then, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place for everyone's sake. I can't let them face that danger. I must be the pariah who comes in their place. He's gonna go to the final dead room. That's it. I should investigate one more time before I head over there. The elevator at the door and the door at the far back of Strawberry Hall. Just in case, it might be good to check and make sure they're really blocked off. Okay. If I press the button next to the elevator, the door should open so I could ride it. But nothing happens when I press it. It looks like it's definitely broken.
Huh?
Hey, what are you doing? You're getting in the way of my repairs. Hey, why did the elevator break in the first place? Oh, the killer malfunctioned the safety device. Look, you see that silver cover under the button? It looks like that's the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it up and messed with the settings. But the cover's locked, so they wouldn't have been able to open it unless they had some kind of tool. Are there any tools in this building? No, there shouldn't be. I don't really know if they forced it open with a tool anyway. The control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open. I see. It's the control panel on the Grape House side that's broken then. If one on this side isn't broken, that's the only thing I can think of. I'm pretty sure there should be a control panel over there too. Plus, the elevator's stuck on the Grape House side. Wouldn't that mean the last person who used this elevator went to Grape House? Yep, it's official. The elevator was disabled on the other side. Hey, I don't have time to talk to you. Hurry up and go away. Jeez, I'm trying to do repairs without any tools. No matter how much time I get, it won't be enough. If you don't have any tools, why don't you use this? Is this a multi-tool? Where'd you get something like this? I had it with me before I even arrived at the 4th island. If we're going to explore a new island, it's essential to bring this kind of equipment, right? A guy like you has been walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time? Huh? Is there something wrong? It's nothing. Then I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now, right? But in exchange, I want you to do something. What? That multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator's fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts. What the hell for? Well, to be honest, there's something I still don't understand regarding the structure of this building. So please, I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator. I don't really get it, but, well, as long as I'm just checking a compass, I don't mind. I'm glad. Then I'll leave the rest to you. So now we need to check the button here. Oh yeah, I got messed up. It got a little jacked up. It's the Strawberry Hall door that leads to the tower. The button's broken. There's no way it'll open. As I recall, based on what Fujiko told Hajime over the phone, the other side of this door is also barred with chains. They must have been really cautious to go to the trouble of barring the door from both sides. Something about that seems a little suspicious. The killer's intent. I can think of only one explanation. Ah, Gundam. Perhaps they intended to keep me from entering the scene of the crime. Which means the killer was afraid of the conclusion promised by my assumptions. Yeah, that was probably it. Just as I thought, there's no mistaking it. The elevator and the Strawberry Hall door look like they're completely broken. I didn't expect the contact elevator to be disabled from the Grape House. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between houses. Which means the person who disabled the elevator would be stuck at Grape House. That person, they should still be at Grape House, but no, it's too soon to form an answer. But I won't be too late to find the answer, even after I finish investigating that room. Okay, let's go play a game of life and death. The final dead room. Only those who win the life-threatening game contained within will reach the octagon. And inside the octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt Nekomaru's killer has been to that place. No matter where I search, there are no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have obtained it there. If that's the case, I should get going. Also, unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. That's all the more reason why I should go. Oh, we're going in. Whoa. Whoa. I see. So this is the final dead room. It feels a little eerie. Hope I don't get scared. Did the door just lock? I see. The door is designed to automatically lock. It's not I would have turned back if it stayed unlocked? And I thought the door finally opened. Now it's locked again. I figured you'd turn up since I hadn't seen you in a while, but I never expected to see you here. Nagito! Huh? Why are you in such a dangerous place? Same to you. Why are you here? I heard the body discovery announcement and I thought something happened in this room. And you got locked in when you came inside? You're a fool from head to toe. I'm truly ashamed. Well, not that I care. Just make sure you don't get in my way. Get in your way? The life-threatening game is gonna start soon, right? It'd be annoying if you got in my way. Are you planning to do it? Well, if I don't, I can't get out of here, right? And besides, the only way trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for someone else's sake. You're wrong. Nagito's not trash at all. There's no such thing as human being who doesn't deserve to live. I know I'm being heartwarming right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy. Are you sure you're not just excited? You know, it's exciting to think that I can finally be useful for the sake of some of those who shoulder hope. Now then, about the so-called life-threatening game. Escape. Nagito, if there's anything you don't get, just ask me. By all means, I'll help you and make sure you get out of here. Bring it on, escape game. That sounds like something a teacher would say, but I shouldn't expect too much from her. Oh, it's like legit a game. Watch the news? It says watch the news in blood. Hello, I might get cursed just by looking at it. It's a secret code, plus a pretty common one. Secret code? Nagito, do you happen to know what this means? Yeah, it's a common riddle. I'm guessing it's north, east, west, south, and there's a spot of blood on south, but I don't know. Oh, hey! There's something shining under the bed. Can't reach it. Looks like the bed is fixed to the floor. I can't even move it. Is there something thin and long? Not really. That looks locked. Laptop here. Ah, it's a laptop. It looks like it's on, but it's locked, so I can't really access it. It looks like it doesn't look like you can input a password. How are we gonna turn it on? No idea yet. Oh, a hanger, sweet. There's just one hanger hanging in the closet. Might be useful for something, so I should grab it just in case. There's a 5 there? Something written in blood at the back of the closet. It looks like the number 5. These blood symbols alone don't make sense. Maybe if I combine them with something else. Maybe? Alright, let's use the hanger. Can I... How do you use stuff? Okay. I guess we'll check here then. Pliers, huh? These might be useful for something, so I'll grab them. I don't know how you like use and combine items. This is the same kind of password. The first letters are the days of the week. Are probably the password. I doubt it's that simple. This television looks broken. How do I use things? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so triangles use. Got it. Okay. Sweet, we got wire. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I want this to go here. Got the desk key. Okay. So 4 there. Okay, anyways, let's use the desk key. Here. Oh, now we got some scissors. Ah, scissors. If you use these to cut the iron bars. You're joking, right? Or is that supposed to be an indirect hint? I'm sorry. Can I? No. Nagito, we have a problem. The iron bars are completely blocking the door. As long as we don't do something about these bars, we won't be able to escape from this room. For those of you who have no interest in playing an escape game, I've prepared a shortcut. No! No! I'm doing this the good old-fashioned way. What are you talking about? News, huh? 3, 5, wait. 3, 6, 5, 4? Pretty sure I have to input a 4-digit password. I have a secret plan. If you input the 9999 password combinations, it'll eventually open. I'll leave that mindless work to you, mon ami. I'll decline as well. The password to open this. I have a feeling that the hint is close by. Alright, let's try. Let's try 3654. Nope. Because it says watch the news. 4 here. A number, huh? Looks like a different symbol to me. Like, for instance, a symbol that you often see on maps. Oh! So is that south? So 7, 5, 6, 3? I don't know. 7, 5, 6, 3. If you don't know something, don't overwork yourself. Feel free to ask me anytime. Yeah. Wait a second. This one's weird. Because, like, you usually put the line on the bottom of the number to make it show what it's supposed to be, right? So maybe it's supposed to be a 9. Maybe. Okay, so if that's the case, then what is... Still need to figure out what north is. I think this is north. So 3, 9, 5, 7. Is that really it? Is that what it is? Let's see. Let me try it. 1, 2, 3, 9. We did it! Oh, so that's what it was. Oh man, I thought it was a 6. Okay, so I had to watch the news part, right? I was doing it wrong. A digital camera and a USB stick, huh? Okay, looks like there's no battery inside the digital camera. Alrighty. Can we use the USB on here? Just as I thought, looks like I was able to unlock the lock with this USB stick. Now I need to put in the password next. Maybe the memo is inside the desk drawer might be the desktop's password. I got it! The first letters of the days of the week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Huh? Was it wrong? I doubt it's that simple. So what do I do now? Can I look at it? It says we have no more business with this. Why does he keep saying that? It's not powered by a rechargeable battery. It looks like it uses a regular battery supply. It won't turn on because there's no battery to begin with. Do we have any batteries anywhere? Probably not. That'd be too convenient. Can I cut the TV? No. Can I use the pliers on it? Can I use the camera on it? Okay. Apparently it just looks broken. So now I need to figure out a way to get these to work. Okay, let me try the USB drive again. Because he just automatically entered the code last time. I wonder if there are any hints. No, do you have any hints? This is troubling. I don't know what's going on anymore. You're hopeless. Got it. Let's use the pliers on the hanger. And then use that thing to check the bed. Afterward, you can use the item you've obtained to open the desktop's drawer. Try using that on Monokuma's plushie. Huh? How can you know so much already? I told you. Don't worry about it. Let's go over this. Let's get this over with. I'm starting to get bored. The plushie? I don't think I looked at it. It's Monokuma's plushie. It looks like the plushie talks when you squeeze the tummy. Life-size Monokuma, now for the special price of only $10,000. An advertisement? Scissors? I guess that's what we're supposed to do. Go away. I'm here. It's a plushie. If it's talking, might be powered by a battery. All right, let's try cutting it open. Yeah, I didn't eat any grannies. What a loud thing. Cut it open right away. Ah, so there was something. There we go. Okay. Now we can check the pictures inside. A photo. Looks like a photo of a space toaster posted on the wall somewhere. I wonder what it means. Oh wow, they cut them like right down the middle. I wonder if that's what the password to the laptop is. Whoa! Based on the memo and the picture on the digital camera, the answer must be... Whoa! Okay, hang on. Hey Nagito, did you make sure to put it in correctly? No, because I backed out. Okay, I need this. I need this to help me with the password. Oh, I wonder what it is. Is it supposed to be like the sun? Hang on, let me look at the picture again. No, not this one. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Okay, so I'm gonna write this down because for some reason I can't remember my planets right now. Okay, the Sun, then Mercury, then Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. So they didn't do Neptune or Pluto, even though Pluto's not really a planet anymore. But you know what? I still consider it a planet. I'm just saying. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what's the password then? What's the password? I just have numbers. I don't know. Let's try one. Where's the hint as to which word it is? Uncompressed password. Let me see what one of me has to say. Because I don't get the passwords in Word. The laptop's password is so difficult. It's written in the memo, but it's not working. Even if we put the first letters of the days of the week. I'm getting out of this room if it's the last thing that I do. Okay, so the password, maybe it's just... I'm going to try the abbreviation for everything, because that's the only other thing I could think of. Mercury, Venus... Because it's in order. There's no number that it wants you to put in. So maybe I just need to go in order like this. Because one of me said that we did the tops of the days of the week and it didn't do anything. Oh my god. Is this Othello? No? What is this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry. Okay. Because obviously I need something here. Okay, so 3, those 2 are colored in. They're not. 4 is just that one. 5 is top, and that one are colored in. 6 are the middle 2. 7 are the top 3. 8 is the bottom 1. And 9 is the top and the bottom. Okay, weird. Is this Othello? Is it? No. I don't know what it's for. Alright, let's talk to her. She seems to be helping me a little bit more than I want to. What happened? I'm not good at Othello. I won't be able to get out of here. Othello's irrelevant. The laptop is showing a picture of the red lights on the device that's next to the iron bars. Look closely at how the device blinks and compare it to the picture. I see. But how will I be able to input it? How? There's only one thing in this room that you can input a number into, right? True, okay. So we need a 4-digit... Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Which way is top, though? That's gonna confuse me, too. Okay, so that one's weird. Okay, so there's one where there's 2 at the front and 2 at the bottom. Which means 3. Is there one where there were 2 at the bottom? Or is it talking about the colored in parts and not the black ones? I wonder. Because that would actually make a lot more sense to me right now. But no, there's too many of those. Let me go back to this. Did I miss one that had 2 black ones at the bottom? No. Unless it's not the bottom, it's the top. I don't get it. My brain is just not working today. Alright guys, so I'm going to man up and let you guys know that I would have died in this escape room because I don't understand it. This chart here and these flashing lights, they don't seem to click with me for some reason. I found out what the code is, but I'm going to have you guys like explain it because they said if you convert it to binary, then it makes the 9875 sequence, but like the chart that they give you on the computer screen, none of those numbers equal the 9 or anything. Like I don't get it. But I know what it is, so I'm just gonna type it in. Because I'm over it. I'm so over it. But it looks like some people agree that this is like really, really wonky. It's not like a good puzzle. So hopefully it's not just me. I don't get it. Did you hear something? So this is the unlocking device to the unlocking device. Reusing gimmicks that were already used does conserve energy. Can we go now? Oh, no. Nagito, we have a problem. These iron bars. Yes, I know. No, I still... No, I'm not taking a shortcut. But I do need to go in here because I didn't know that popped open. It's a key? Keyhole again. Did we ever get a key? I believe we've already searched this room from top to bottom. USB drive? Maybe? There we go. We did it! Kind of. Whoa.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yay! Looks like we cleared it. With our powers combined, we were able to clear the life-threatening game. Who cares about clearing it? Why does the exit feel like it's not opening?
Wait.
Huh? What do you mean it won't open? Are you serious? It's not opening. Didn't I just tell you that? It's not just the exit. Even the door we entered from isn't opening. Maybe the game isn't over yet. Is there any chance that thing I found earlier was just joking around? It seems like you have something on your mind. When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter. A letter? I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you. Enough with the excuses. Hurry up and show it to me. Yes, it's this. Solve the mystery of the final dead room and you will obtain the right to play the life-threatening game. About the life-threatening game. It's life-threatening roulette. P.S. You're held liable for setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I prepared special prizes, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. I see. So that's what it meant. What does it mean? It means the games up until now were just the opening act. From this point on is the real performance. Huh? Life-threatening roulette. That's probably like Russian roulette. See? A gun came out from there. Which means I just had to play that Russian roulette, right? Russian roulette? Then, allow me. You can't, no matter what. It's too dangerous. Hey, Monomi. There's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette. If that's the case, load one bullet into the cylinder, then spin it. After that, point the gun towards you and pull the trigger. Wait, you can't do that. There's a 1 in 6 chance you'll die. 1 in 6 chance of death? Which means failure rate is only 1/6. Hey, is that rule really okay? Huh? I mean, if there's only a 1/6 chance of failing, wouldn't the game be too easy? So, shouldn't it be the opposite? Remove one bullet from the gun and then use it while the other 5 are still loaded? If you do that, there will be a 1/6 chance of success. Yeah, that will definitely make it a more thrilling game. Well, what are you saying? Let's give it a go. He's the ultimate lucky student though, so I'm not too worried about this.
大した才能じゃないけど、僕にだって超高校級と呼ばれる才能があるんだよ。超高校級の幸運と呼ばれる才能がさ。でも、たかが6分の1程度の確率を勝ち取れなくて、何が超高校級だって話でしょ？その程度で死ぬ運なんて、そんなものは才能とは呼べないよ。僕が超高校級の幸運なら、僕はここで生き残るべきなんだ。そうでしょ？
やめてくださいって。
Oh! The sound just now. That's the door unlocking, right? It looks like we finally cleared the final dead room. I'm scared of you, Nagito. Really? Oh well, let's go. The octagon should just be beyond that door. So, this is the octagon, huh? What a distorted room. Congratulations, Nagito. Oh, he's here. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. And you even challenged yourself at the highest difficulty with only a 1/6 chance of success. I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first. This is the Future Foundation's file? Didn't we already get this when we were at the roller coaster? Well, just think of it as an extension of that. Extension? What are you giving without permission? Let's see, and one more special prize. Here you go. This crest. Is this Host Peak Academy's? That's right. This file. It contains your student profiles from your time at Host Peak Academy. Meaning, they're the profiles that you guys don't even remember. Our time at Host Peak Academy, huh? But after all this time, I still can't believe it. You mean that the matter concerning your stolen school memories? I mean, a no-good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Host Peak Academy? No, that's impossible. If that's true, how did I feel? Surely I would have spent my time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness. Jeez, whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Oh well, anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it is up to you. Thanks, I'll take a long look at it later. So if I look at these profiles, I'll be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. He'll probably be happy about it. Yay, someone like me was finally useful. What are you laughing about? Well, I just thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope's Peak Academy student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? Looks like things are gonna get interesting. Yes, Nagito, you might be the one who makes things much more interesting. I don't really know what you're talking about. Hey, what are you planning? What's written in there? Anyway, Monami, no cheating. You haven't reached the end yet. Huh? I mean, you haven't played Russian roulette yet. But Nagito already did it. No. No. Get over here. Revenge of the final dead room. Coercion. Jeez, they're gone. In the end, I still don't understand what Monokuma was talking about. But for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate this room. It's not like I know how to get out of here. Alright, let's look at this place real quick, I guess. I see. So lots of firearms here too. There are handguns and grenade launchers even. But I don't see anything that looks like it would be used as the ultimate weapon. I wonder what the so-called ultimate weapon is. Axes, swords, hammers, metal wires. There's a lot of items here that could be used as weapons. But I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon. Okay. Oh! I didn't know you could go over here. Floor hatch? There's a door on the floor? Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House? Could this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have even been a bunker. No. Maybe what lies beyond this door? Things are finally getting interesting. A refrigerator? Here? I was expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, I see! There are poisons stored in here. You could secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it could be considered the most powerful weapon. But in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. Regardless, it's slightly different than the ultimate weapon. Something called the ultimate weapon should make my heart dance with joy. Okay. I think it's this piece of paper. Or window? A window? Why is there only one window in a place like this? It looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. But in actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly toward the window. And then, the moment I peeked out that window... Huh? This is... What I actually saw outside that window was completely different from any possibility I had in my mind. I see. So that's what it was. What I saw outside this window. If I start piecing it together and thinking about it. Yeah, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. Amazing! As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. I know now's not the time to be enjoying things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon and the funhouse. Now, all I have to do is tell everyone else about this. But before I do that, I should finally take a look at the file I received from Monokuma. Especially if everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope's Peak Academy. That's important. I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. Huh? Oh, don't you! Hey. Hey, can you hear me?
聞こえてますか？
Hajime, can you hear me? Huh? I'm sorry. Did you say something?
あのね、
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried. Sorry. So, what are you gonna do? You're right. I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time.
と思うよ。
Yeah, that's a great idea. I think. What? How did he make it over here? Okay, so before I don't know how long this episode's going to be. I'm going to wrap it up here in a minute, though. But I feel like what Nagito saw out the window was the fact that the time is not passing the way that you think it is. You think it's nighttime and it's daytime. The manipulation of time is a very, very big thing, I think, in this funhouse. That's why there's clocks. That's why the fact that Nekomaru had the clock in his body. I think he actually went to go to the Tai Chi thing, but everybody else thought it was 5:30 in the morning. That's just me, though, but I'm really curious why Nagito's here. Huh? Hi, buddy!
Yeah.
Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported. Huh? Nagito's sudden appearance has been added to the truth bullets. Now, seriously, why are you here? Hey, answer me seriously. How were you able to come to this side? Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate the Strawberry House as much as I could. I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the results of his investigation of the Strawberry House. Oh, he's giving us our bullets. Cool. Well, I guess these were pretty important. Especially the fact that everybody in the Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was it about that wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting. Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. Huh?
まさか。
You did the life-threatening game? It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was this little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in the gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. So, you really did it. So that's how you're supposed to play it. So, it would have been fine if I used only one bullet, huh? I guess it was as Monami said. Huh?
実はさ、
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving?
まあ、
But I'm still alive, after all. The only good thing about me is how lucky I am. What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal, he's crazy. That's all there is to it.
僕はね、
Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that? And how? Hey, Hajime,
黙ってて。
you've been repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. And I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward. Is that the Future Foundation file? Yeah, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation? There's even more detailed information about the Killing School life that was in here earlier. The Killing School file life? You mean the killings that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. But even when I learned more about the Killing School life, It has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know. Besides Byakuya, of course. Then it's just as I thought. That Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right? However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the killing school life and this killing school trip. Similarities? For example, the first murder involves someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place. The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. Oh, wow! And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. That's right. What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange. I can't think of these as coincidences, especially when Monokuma's behind the motives and driving the murders. What are you trying to say? By the way, the 4th murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? Whether or not that means something is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth? Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us? Jeez, your complaints never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore. And I even learned what your talent is too. Huh? Well, the file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal! Indeed. It's the Host Peak Academy School crest.
もしかして
Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. The file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Just mine?
どうして
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information? It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it's always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent. But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Host Peak Academy? In a way, it's just to see, as Chiaki said, Hajime's existence is special. Because you were just some reserve course student from the reserve department. Huh? Unlike the primary department for main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. Well, even then, that's just a name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope Peak Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department? Substitute? Second string? Revenue stream. What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised. Which just means you're a stepladder, but you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Do you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Host Peak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Host Peak Academy, like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that. I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Host Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he's a nobody. That's all. Then I'm just... That's right. You were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't have any talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student? I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
そうじゃなくてさ。
But still, you have to think about it positively. It looks like there's no reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the perilous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate. But now, that's probably impossible.
ね
Hey, are you listening?
待った。
There's no need for you to listen to this.
え、俺、
Huh?
あのね、
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mikamoto's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is going to die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor among us, among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about. Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
ねえね
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That must mean you've gone to the Octagon, right?
ね
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
え。だからさ、
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason why I should answer that? Huh? What the hell? I'm the one who cleared the room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtained as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again? Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want hope to shine even brighter.
もう、
What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
まったく。
Jeez. Guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit.
僕はね、
You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie. There's no way that's possible.
やめてよ。
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you say? Fine. I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Mikamoto's case? We better hurry. The class trial's gonna start soon.
そうだね。
You're right. I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys at the Strawberry House should be coming over to the site any moment now.
じゃあね。
Then, while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
ね
Hey, Hajime. It's okay. I already know. You want me to focus on Nekomaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's the most important. Isn't that right? Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekomaru's case. Okay, this has been an extremely long episode, but I'm sure you guys won't have it as long because I'm going to cut out a good majority of me wandering around the escape room because that took forever. But anyways, we made it one way or another. I didn't take a shortcut even though I had to look it up and figure out what it was. I still don't understand it, but like I said, maybe you guys will be able to explain it to me in better context. Or maybe after my brain's done not being fried, I'll be able to follow it as well. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on next time, MAMJ. Let's go. I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I didn't want to think about how hungry I was, but that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that, then what happened? I didn't see anything, and it looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell asleep. In the end, I never found out what that sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just what was that sound?